its dreamy landmarks and fairy tale cities, Australia is on almost every traveler's bucket list, but choosing where to go and planning your trip can be pretty overwhelming. To help you pick which cities to visit, without a doubt, Australia is an amazing place to visit. Stunning scenery, beautiful beaches, outback, and vibrant cities are some of the reasons. There is a lot to see in Australia, so if you plan a trip down under and are not sure about the most beautiful places in Australia, here are the top recommendations by some fellow travel bloggers and me. Noosa is a beautiful part of the Sunshine Coast, and with the Noosa National Park, main beach, and Noosa River, it is one of the best places to visit in Australia. The Noosa National Park offers both picturesque coastlines and a variety of walking tracks from easy to moderate. Tracks go through the rainforest and woodlands and, of course, along the gorgeous coastline. Walking tracks start from a few hundred meters to 5.4 kilometers. The Noosa River's calm, crystal clear waters are just ideal for getting out and exploring in a kayak. You can bring your own kayak, hire one from one of the various vendors along the river, or join a kayak tour group. Paddle with the kayak right out to the mouth of the Noosa River, where you will find many sand islands where you can hang out on your own deserted island for as long as you like. Of course, with the various surf beaches along Noosa, other popular activities include swimming, surfing, boogie boarding, and even snorkeling around some of the secluded bays around the national park. There are also several pathways around the area perfect for biking, walking, and running. When you have had enough of the outdoors, head to fancy Hastings Street for something to eat and some window shopping. The best place to stay is along the Noosa River in Noosaville in a riverfront apartment. Skipper's Cove Waterfront Resort or Noosa Harbour Resort would be ideal. Hobart is a quaint city on Australia's island state of Tasmania. Hobart's position on the Derwent River makes it so idyllic. For travelers looking to explore the history of downtown Hobart, I recommend a walk through Battery Point, which takes up the southern part of the city's harbour. The houses here were built by the owners and sailors of the shipyards. Hampton Road's small cottage-like residences and gardens evoke the British style you'd expect from this former penal colony. At Salamanca Place, the oldest part of the city, enjoy local shopping and fabulous pubs. On Saturdays, this is home to the Salamanca markets. You must visit the top of Mount Wellington, Cunninee. Along the route, a stop for a tour at Cascade Brewery is possible, or you can just have a flight of samples whilst enjoying the view from the gardens. The steep drive up the face of the mountain is not for the faint of heart, but the rewarding views of downtown Hobart and its surroundings are worth every anxious moment. Make sure you pack an extra jacket for the pinnacle, as it tends to be much cooler and windier than downtown Hobart. If you're looking for something free to do, the Royal Tasmanian Botanical Gardens have numerous examples of native Australian flora. Australia is famous for its pristine beaches. The south coast of New South Wales could, arguably, have some of the best, and it is one of the most beautiful places in Australia. Jervis Bay is a top spot, with spectacular beaches and national parks dotted all along the coastline, with a small town feel. There are no high rises here, and the beaches remain untouched by mass tourism. But the absolute best of the best is Hyams Beach. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Hyams is said to have the whitest sand in the world and have been almost blinded by it firsthand. We would have to agree. The only thing that could be as impressive as the white sand is the array of blue and green water shades. Jervis Bay is also a favorite for whales during the migrating season, and you are likely to see dolphins there throughout the year. Jervis Bay is a top spot, with spectacular beaches and national parks dotted all along the coastline, with a small town feel. There are no high rises here, and the beaches remain untouched by mass tourism. But the absolute best of the best is Hyams Beach. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Hyams is said to have the whitest sand in the world and have been almost blinded by it firsthand. We would have to agree. The only thing that could be as impressive as the white sand is the array of blue and green water shades. Jervis Bay is also a favorite for whales during the migrating season, and you are likely to see dolphins there throughout the year. Grab your sunscreen, roll out your towel, and soak up the relaxed vibes on the best unspoiled beaches along the south coast of New South Wales. Australia's great, a stunning nature drive. The road winds through lush rainforest and beside pristine beaches on its 240-kilometre route along Australia's southern coast. The most striking Australian attractions along the way are the 12 Apostles and London Bridge rock formations. Though worn by the weather and time, these natural wonders rise out of the Southern Ocean dramatically. They are the main reason most people visit this area during their Australia travel. Get off the beaten path and discover some of the lesser-known sites like Wreck Beach near Lockard Gorge, where you can see the remains of shipwrecks washed up on the shore. The treacherous coastline claimed many victims but is now protected by the iconic Cape Otway Lighthouse. Here you can learn about the history and culture of the area. If you would like to see Australia's native koalas in their natural habitat, You can see them at Kennet River by taking a stroll along a bush path. Many visitors take a long day trip from Melbourne to explore the Great Ocean Road, but if you spend a few days exploring your own, you will uncover many more treasures of this must-visit region of Australia.